All right. So a couple of things here. Number one, um, fun little fact for you. I just happened to remember. I was talking about this earlier, then I got interrupted, so I had to start the video over. Anyway, uh, so um, right. So you remember how I said I've never played Advanced? I just remember I tried it, but you know, so I mean, it's probably the reason I don't count it, which I never thought about it at the time. But yeah, I have, I just kind of played it. I didn't like it, and yeah, so it's crazy, huh? Anyway, another thing is, you might be wondering why we're here. Well, for one thing, I had to start the screen over. If it'll go. Yeah, look at this extra. So yeah, there is a bestiary. So to do it, we had to push A. There you go. Wow. The only reason why it counts is because of the monsters we've actually cut, not how many we've actually done of one one type. But yeah, we have up to God. There's quite a bit missing, but I'll get it all filled out if I can. There it is. That's the very first boss in the game, and the very first enemies. There's more enemies, but they're hard to find, as it is in any version you play of this. So, and I'll be going over it probably in another episode. For now, let's go to new game, or not new game. What the hell am I talking about? Okay, so anyway, my name is Brian Barnagazzi here, and welcome back, folks, one and all, to Final Fantasy IV. And I can't believe that I had mentioned this, that, the game I'm not gonna cheat on. Actually, it's one of them I'm not gonna cheat on. I'm already playing another one. It's called Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. If you've seen that by the time that this comes out, 10 will have probably been out. I don't know yet. I just know that there's that. I'm gonna record something else here. I'm not gonna spoil it yet. I'm not gonna spoil it till after I've already done it, and I'm gonna get that going. Typically, I just want to point out that by the time that these start out, these are gonna be actually on officially Tuesdays. Monday has a different thing going on, and I'm gonna have to absolutely sit here, and I mean sit here, and manually put them out there if I can remember. So, because the scheduling wants me to, how does it put it? It'll let me do it, but then it'll put it like, okay, it already releases it when I don't want it to release it right then. It's at the wrong time. So, don't pay attention to that until it comes out, first of all. Secondly, if anything, I mean, if you want to know when it's as far as it being released officially, it should be on the next date, not the date beforehand or whenever it's not supposed to be. But Sundays, okay, I can accept that, and I can accept having to do it, releasing it manually. But I'm gonna have to try and mentally note that to myself somehow or another. I can't always promise to do that. I might just try to set it up in advance if I can. If I can't, well, I'll try. I mean, believe me, I'll do my best. Anyway, so yeah, these are for Tuesdays officially, but I released them on Monday. I'm gonna do the same thing to the next one. once I get it started. It's going to be about 5 episodes at least. I'm going to get back on the Halloween games, but we'll get back into that a little bit later. As for now, uh, yeah, we're going to see what happens if we try to leave. Oh, we left. Okay. So, let's turn this up a little bit. And this might sound familiar, because a lot of games have the tendency to have the same music, the common music in most areas, but you'll have it, it's like, why not have it differently? Well, because they just didn't program it in there. Even when they actually had, here's the thing, you can all say like I would, and which is fine. Actually, I can give them that, because this is at a time that, they didn't have a lot of room put in there. But even when they did have room, there was no excuse for that. None. I'm serious. When they had the room to do things with, even with the latest, most things that they called the Pixel Remaster, I guarantee it. I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but I guarantee you they didn't actually add in more music, which would have been great. And I'm not saying it like saying that this is terrible music. It's just, okay, when you're in a different area, there should be like a different, like, calming music. It's like to accentuate that this is a village or a different one, instead of like they all sound the same. There's no excuse for that. I mean, okay, at the time when you first develop a game, and you only have so much room, yeah, that's fine. That's acceptable. But when you get much more room, more than enough to do it with, then there's no excuse. So, even with the Nintendo DS remake, they didn't, the ring is glowing. And there you have it. What? This is it? This is why he sent us here? We've destroyed the entire village. Why? Why would he make us do this? No, Mommy. My mom's dragon passed away, or Mom's dragon dead. Are you happy? Anyway, and because of that, my mom, Mommy, Mama, my mommy passed away too. God, dead. I don't like this thing. Sorry, I thought someone was gonna come and bother me. I don't like being bothered when I'm trying to record, Actually, when I'm doing anything, I don't want to be bothered. When I'm working, I don't want to be bothered. When I'm watching a show, I don't want to be bothered. When I'm, just anything. Yeah. Anyway. What? I've heard of people with the power to summon monsters. Summoners, they are called. Then we were the ones who were responsible for killing her mother by killing the dragon. You killed my mom's dragon? We didn't know that would happen. We know that would happen. So, that was the king's wish. To annihilate every summoner in this village. That can't be. I'm afraid it's true. And I'm also afraid, which I forgot. And anyway, I'm also afraid we're going to have to get rid of the girl. We're going to get rid of the girl. What? We have to obey the king's orders. But she's just a child. You intend to defy the king? I refuse to take I refuse to consider any more slaughter in the king's name. I knew you'd say that, but don't worry. I'm on your side. You are? Yeah, pay attention to that. I owe the king so much, but I can't disgrace the Dragoons. So you'll join me? Yes, but we will need allies if we are to oppose the mightiest kingdom in the land. We have to do it for Rosa as well. Thank you, Kane. Save it. This isn't for your sake. This place is dangerous. We'd better get going. What about the girl? We can't leave her. We'll have to take her with us. It's all right. We won't hurt you. You're going to be able to come with us, okay? No. Uh-oh. I remember that when I did the voices for it, she actually did, no, get away from me. I was like, what the hell? Kansas, come on. We have to go now. No, go away. Wait. I hate you. You killed my mom. And so forth. And actually, it doesn't hurt to kill a girl, or hit the girl, but kill her summon. So yeah. Okay. Wow. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. So this is supposed to happen. Actually, I've never done it like this before without having to attack. But it's okay. I think you're not supposed to attack, but generally, I don't know. I'm not an expert. But, in the original games, I actually had to attack. That's what I remember. So, go away with it, thing. She's safe. Thank goodness. Kane! 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 Oh. Kane? Kane? I have to get her out of her. Kane, I pray that you are alive. And you might think there's items there, but don't bother. Can't go back there anyway. So in the meantime, let's try to avoid some battles. Kaipo, Oasis of the Desert. So we could do that, or we can go over here. Of course. Yay, we destroyed some goblins again. Now, it's important that we do some level grinding soon, but not right now. Oh, is it you guys again? And I'll go more over about what needs to be level grinded on specifically and whatnot. But just not right now. So what I'll probably do is just like with somebody, I'll start them off and then do the whole off stream thing. Will you go away? Jeez. Hey, this is why I don't like doing this. I think it's crap the way the Dark Knight's being portrayed. I mean, like, the Dark Knight couldn't be helpful at all. Only the white people can do this. It sounds so racist in the long run, but back when when it was first created, you'd never think about that. And I know that wasn't their intent, but still, it's like, dude, especially when you do it like this, it's like, okay, really? What was the point of even having him as a Dark Knight? You know? Sandworm. Let's take him out. Okay, so we got a new enemy there. There's probably gonna be some new enemies in here. A lot of way south. We can come in here and do some things if we want to, but there's not much to it. So the only thing I want to do at this point is see if there's. Yep, there he is. Old man. What do you think you're doing here? Scammering and swimming with monsters. Return to Kaibo. Scoot. And so, if you want to, you can take advantage of it now. Get this. Oh, I obtained a tent. Or you can come back later and do this. Giant toad. New enemies. If we get another chance here, I'm gonna. Great. Thank you. Took you long enough. Now you're gone. That was a little bit of overkill, but oh well. Okay. So I fought that. There's gonna be even more, but right now. Ooh, you want to take out this guy. Otherwise, they'll leave. Don't worry about the guys in the front. Worry about that one there. I've never done this by myself, so what can I say? Oh, that was bad. Oh well, we'll get another chance to encounter him. So it won't. It's plus it fills up the bestiary, which is not good that he escaped. So if they escape, you can't get him on the bestiary. But there's also something else that's more rewarding once you get them dead. But we'll worry about that a little bit later. There we go. There we are. Good. I didn't realize we didn't have. Dude! Ambushed? Get the hell out of this battle. We don't need to be fighting this. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't want to have to drop 40 gil, but Potion. Oh, good. We retrieved we gained our potion and we get a little bit lost. It's empty. Well, you might notice that some games actually have it disappear. Okay, let's get the hell out of Dodge. Okay. I'll be making that up once I get to a certain point. And once we get up to Kaipo again, we're going to just call it a video. And I'm going to go to something else. Because we have a lot to do in this town. Until then, I will see you all in the next episode of Final Fantasy IV. Until then, later.